Barely slept. Windy, dusty, weird. But we were on the road by 7. And happy enough. Stiff and snotty.
Oh.
You look so funny though. Day 2 everyone. Day 2. Assalamualaikum. The amount of trips and slips we've already had. Look at it. It's the Bible.
And I'm Jesus.
Enjoy. Yeah. Good morning viewers. It's day 2. Day 1 really, considering we only walked 3 miles yesterday. 397 miles south from here is the Red Sea, and we're walking there. Last night wasn't a great night, to be honest. I think it was very windy and there's a bit of a whirlwind of dust going about. I can feel it. But yeah, last night was a weird one. I think it's the fact that we knew that, well, we're on a rooftop in Jordan. Weird dreams too. Weird dreams. Both dreaming about ex-girlfriends. Anyway, it's day 2. Day 1 really. This is the Jordan Trail. Apparently this is the trail. So we were scampering along these goat tracks. You scared me then. You slipped towards the edge. Here's the path and there's the town. And what's this town called? I don't have to look it up. You're stressed now.
Ooh, no.
He just nearly died. I went to grab you and it was, my arm sort of wanted to grab, but nothing happened. Okay, one step at a time everybody. One step at a time.
Shit.
It's quite bleak, isn't it?
It's bleak. Very bleak.
Bringing a tent. Also leaving my raincoat. The storm shall pass. Anyway, we started making porridge and we're thinking, because we have no sugar or anything to jazz it up a bit.
You ready?
What we do have is sriracha. Which improves everything, but probably not porridge.
It will.
Alright, slop it in then. Slop it in my pot.
Mate, that's good, that.
I had dreams of shawarma. Really? Sriracha?
So good.
Joking?
No.
Tell if you're joking.
No, I'm not. It's like a spicy down. Eat this every day.
It's rank. What are you talking about?
You're probably wondering why we're climbing for a fence right now. It's because it stormed it down. We thought this cafe would be open, but it was closed. So we climbed through the fence and we've been in here for about an hour.
And I had the worst bowl of food I've ever had. That's saying something.
We had porridge with sriracha sauce.
Don't do it. Don't even try. Shukran.
Shukran.
So
What's
kind.
your name?
All of this?
Ishmi, Adam.
Adam.
Adam. You?
My children, Adam.
Thank you so much, man. Shukran. So kind.
Shukran. Shukran. Just stopped.
What a legend. A young shepherd told me I was beautiful. I couldn't understand why I wasn't married yet. We said our goodbyes. He said, I love you. We said, we love you too. And pushed on. This is when the chafing began. I already have a terrible chafe. I'm sort of crabbing my way down here. You know what I mean? Crabbing, like, spreading. Later we stopped at Mr. Mohammed's for tea and shisha. Zagreb? Zagreb? No.
Siglab. Kilometers.
One shot.
1 kilometer.
1 o'clock.
Alright, hit the road. I think that's going to be a common theme in Jordan. Tea and smoking.
All the way. All the way around.
Legend.
Okay.
I've forgotten how much I love that kind of thing where you... It's been so long since I've lived like this, travelled like this. I've forgotten how much I love those kind of meetings. There's so many of them that you almost end up forgetting about them in a way. There's these random strangers that give you a cup of tea, a little bit of love, they don't want anything, and they wave you goodbye. And we're going to meet many more of them. Mr. Mohammed, thank you so much. And that tea. I love that tea. What's it called?
Wakas.
Wakas. Alright, and Adam just had a look, and apparently you got a good look at the moment. There's a chance, but we don't want to get too excited. There's a chance that there's kebabs in town.
There's kebabs in town.
What's your name?
Adam, Bobby, what's your name? Nice to meet you, Abdullah. I'm Bob. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I am.
How you doing, man? What's your name? Mohammed. I'm Bobby. Okay, so we did get shawarma, but we also, things turned a little bit sour then. Kids like throwing rocks and sticks at us. How you doing? No, we're getting bullied by 8-year-olds. Their adults are brilliant, but the kids, that's a bit of an eye-opener. Right, anyway, we got this shawarma, big fat kebab. We need to get out of town because the sun's going to set in about an hour or so and sleep like babies. What's it called again, the town?
Wakas.
Wakas.
They were whacking us on the arse.
From England. It's kind of impossible to film. God, I'm red, aren't I? Kind of impossible to film when there's these kids hounding us. See, the walking is one thing, but when it's like, there's another level of exhaustion when it's intense like this. And now you need to go and find somewhere to sleep. You need extra strength for that. You don't just stop at the end of the day and you're on the settee at home. You gotta remember that bit. Thank you, Wakas. We won't be back. Got hit on the bum with a stick. Good morning, viewers. Just began the day at the crack of like 11:30. Today's going to be a hot one, I think. Feels good to be on the move. You know, a good way and a sort of bad way, because sort of aching, sort of tired, sort of sweaty. But for some reason that feels good. How do you feel, sir?
Like I'm in a sauna.
Oh, you did poo the first time in...
Oh.
On the 4th day, Adam passed.
How can that be stored up for 4 days?
Weird, for the amount of hummus you've been eating.
Oh.
But good news, we did walk further than we thought,
Yes.
didn't we?
Yeah.
And we walked into town unnecessarily and got chased by kids, but it's all part and parcel of the journey. In other news, my testicles are feeling much better. Trying to find these little red and white markers, these little splashes of paint. Not having a go at the people who've done the job. It's just, you can tell it's a new trail. Because we do get lost, like, sort of continuously. Any luck? Okay, we're lost again. A little bit airy coming down there then. Very shingly, very slippy. And it's either Adam's shoes are naff, or his knees are naff, well we know that, or his balance is off. I think it might be a bit of all three. Couple of tumbles there, couple of slips. You alright though, yeah?
I'm good, man.
We are off the track though now. It'd help.
Jordan Trail. The markings guy, he's lost himself. He's just putting it anywhere.
Was he careless? It'd be help if you sort of knew the general direction, but I know they've picked the best route. It's sort of zigzagging. But I don't know if we're meant to go that way or that way.
Probably a bit more this way.
Yeah. This is kind of painful. We've gone so far in the wrong direction. Something I love about these trips is to disconnect, but poor Adam is the maps man on his phone. He's constantly on his phone. It's not really an escape when we really have to check where we'll get the hang of it, I'm sure, but because this is a path, and to be honest, if it was just me, I would carry on and somehow find my way back, but that's not really that's not the right thing to do. But we're going back a fair way. We might have just gone down the whole wrong valley here. Life's straw for men and women.
Yeah. Seems right.
Watch yourself there, man.
This is totally working on my sat nav.
Holy. This would be hard enough if I didn't have a bag on. We are men fresh from the pub. But whoever's doing the marking on these trails, you need to have a look at yourself, man. There are a couple of flushed tomatoes at the moment, I reckon. Middle of the day, very hot. Well, not very hot, but hot enough. And it's the first time I've remembered what this kind of travel is like. When I'm sat on the settee at home, or I'm tucked up, dreaming of the road, I romanticise about how it feels. I romanticise about how the hard thing feels. That's alright. But when you're in it, it's just quite hard. And doing fine, but it's the tip of the iceberg. And yes, I remember it. It's coming screaming back to me. This kind of travel is, you have to earn it step by step. How does it happen? Ah, it's round there. Down, yeah?
Right.
Thank you, sir. Shukran. Nice guy. That fella just said Raining over there, or something about rain anyway. There's no way I could have brought a tent as well, but I gotta say, it doesn't relax you when you think you're gonna be out under the stars and it could rain. Once we go south and I'm in the desert, it's not gonna rain, but I'll be very lucky, very grateful if I get there to the desert, get through these mountains without having an awful night. I should have said that, really should have. I was tired and a grump entered my head. Where would I sleep in a storm?
Top,
Top.
not in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Top.
I lagged behind as the land around us dimmed, only to quicken my pace when I remembered I must earn my bed. This is Adam's spot. I was literally walking along the road then, sort of praying that doesn't rain, which is a big ask to Allah. But then I asked Allah to find me a cave. I did just say that, didn't I?
You did.
It's a very risky business, coming to the mountains without a tent. There's always something I don't have. There you go. That's my bed for the night. That little overhang.
You just put all the pegs in first, stretch them out, and then erect it with the pole.
Uh-oh.
Fast raining.
You're gonna have to get in the cave.
Which cave?
My cave.
Okay, fuck it, let's do it. This isn't gonna work.
It's like there's a snake hole in here. I don't like the look of that.
I could feel slight splashes, but I'm hoping it's gonna.
We might be lucky there.
I think we're lucky. I hope.
I trust in the cave. I trust in Allah. They're making these Muslims. They're really convincing, aren't they?
Yeah.
See how you do these trips,
Yeah.
but then when you film them also, people just don't see
No. But the reality is.
how much effort. Like and subscribe, and give me some money on Patreon. Stray Bob.
Just a bit.
Now we've got noodles in a cave. That was quite a good ending. He turned that light off there.